expert assassin who lived through Decepticon War, reformatting to bring in the most dangerous of Predacons, and you want me to wear a tiny hat for video?
Yeah.
I'll do it for $5.
With the Generation 1 series, Ravage was one of many Decepticons under the control of the commanding Soundwave. Ravage, with his speed and agility, would commonly be used for ground recon missions and to steal from kids in wheelchairs. He survived the Great War and would appear in the 3-part Beast Wars arc The Agenda. He was reformatted working under the Tri-Predacus Council as their Predacon agent, tasked to bring in the treacherous Megatron after stealing the Golden Disc. This PulseCon exclusive that sold in Canadian GameStops was released to commemorate the major plot in the show. I love the exclusive style packaging, especially the artwork and Beast Wars Anniversary logo, but the exciting part is the included backdrop showcasing the inside of Ravage's ship. It's cool if it could stand up. It just needs something to prop up, but it seems it uses Ravage as a way to fix the problem. There's a detailed chair and console, but the best part has to be the cardboard insert to stick the cassette in. Play something catchy. Wow, the cat is dancing. You can change the bot, but you can't change who they are. Unless you're Inferno, Crosshairs, Barricade, Laser Jazz, or the entire Battlemasters when they did Rock'em Sock'em Robots. In any case, you can take the cassette out of Soundwave, but you can't take the cat out of the cassette. I've tried. In the cartoon, Ravage shrunk down to blast music from his super alien jet, proving nostalgia's not just a human thing. But to represent that, the pack included a Generation 1 reissue to celebrate the occasion. So glad they didn't just repack the Siege Fat Micromaster. It's not perfect, but it's an 80s toy cassette transforming robot. Black and silver with die-cast metal on the bottom, silver paint to try to home in the form, and labels as a nod to its Japanese origin. And it even clarifies side A and then side Decepticon? I don't think it could fit in the War for Cybertron Soundwaves, but of course it's not meant to. It's a taste of G1 thrown in as a treat. A cute rectangle of an era long forgotten. Plus, with the rockets, music really does soar. It's just a nice throw into the glory days this character long remembered. Transformation's pretty basic, with the tail and head flipped out and limbs in a preferred pose, revealing a nifty yet dangerous looking cat on the prowl. Just the idea of this from a cassette feels like the 80s Transformers novelty item. The head's nice, clean, with the elegant black and silver eyes, giving it a smooth robot feel like the plating of a Gundam. Though, with the gap for the tail to fit, the mouth makes it look like a Covenant Elite's mandibles. I do like the limbs, the diecast gives it a more real and sharp look, and they're pretty posable, which is a surprise not just for an 80s toy but a cassette. 3 points of movement, but with how thin it is, Ravage easily topples over. It's not impossible to get it to stand, but it's very tricky. I've got adult hands and you expect me to figure this out? He does come with chrome painted rockets that can attach to the sides, proving that weapons put off to the side in alt mode isn't just a Generations thing. That's a good representation of G1 to complete Ravage's forms, but to give the main figure something, the Covert agent Ravage converts into a Jaguar cat. I would call it a tale of two kitties, but I wasn't fond of the last CGI cat. I think it's fine to do. I mean, they could have gotten him to be a cassette, but what scale would that work into? It's not like the head needs to change. This figure uses parts from Cheetor. The legs seem to carry most of the same mold, but in a twist, the paws seem to be much wider. Yes, Shadow Panther exists, but by comparison, Ravage is like Oreos and Shadow Panther's the no-name dollar store version. He certainly isn't perfect. The robot kibble doesn't even try to hide with the torso and hips. Yet there's more black parts than the word black appears in the lyrics of Black Suits Coming. How's that for an obscure reference? Another issue is the front legs. Mine and many others are commonly assembled backwards, but it's simple enough to carefully pop off the ball joints and swap. Besides that, I like to think of this as an opportunity. I mean, Cheetor exists, they want to do a Ravage, it's not hurting anyone. At least there's a tail hinge, someone thought to give a beast head a joint. The deep black paint over the furry texture has a bit of a pleasant shine. The red beady eyes certainly creep me out. And check it, for a nod to the original, the blasters can attach to the sides. Have you ever seen a muscly kangaroo? I know that's a weird thing to say, but look how wide the torso is. I do like how the arms fill in the back, and with the other Predacons, I honestly think he fits pretty well. I'm certain there's a few Beast Wars fans who don't have a tolerance for inaccuracies and are upset by this. But if it's all to get Ravage on the market, does it really take away much? It's more like Ravage can still convert back to his original G1 form, and feels like an evolution of the character. That said, I'm alright with it. Robot mode. You know, it's funny, as a kid, I didn't watch G1, just straight to Beast Wars, so I had no clue who this was. Everyone transformed into Beast, but for some reason his robot mode had the Beast head. But hey, with the Russian accent and weapons, this could be an Animorph for all I care. That slick and stern torso screams business, and the paint seems pretty fair, with that covert black and mechanical silver, touch of gold for a flare, and red button belt that might do something. Let's push it. Okay, enough. The cat legs are pretty apparent, but blend in with the stealth black. Plus, I don't mind how they fold into the back. No, I think my problem is the arms. The wrist and mid-arm rotation is pretty tight, which is concerning for the thin mid-joint. And they just look so wonky. How is this practical? Head feels a little pop and swab given that everyone else in robot mode usually gets out of the animal head, and he keeps it. It took some getting used to, but at some point it kindles joy, and it's no different here. I'm so glad they didn't mess it up with hyper-realistic features. He has a thick neck, pulled back ears, red daring eyes, complete with a painted mouth and moving jaw. Did someone say articulation? Ball jointed head, jaw moves, shoulders out and in, forward to back rotation below, double elbow, wrist rotation, waist rotation, hips out and in, forward to back rotation below, knee bend, foot forward to back and tilt. Posability isn't exactly the best, yet a surprise at the same time. Aside from the issues said with the tight rotations, I know the box says War for Cybertron, but I wasn't expecting a waist joint. Knees don't bend too far, and I take full disrespect that Hasbro couldn't allow Russian Ravage squat. Couldn't remold the feet. It's still Cheetor's. It's in the lush, lively silver with portholes on the bottom and good joints, but there's not much to the heels. I guess the tail can act as a support for it. Let's take a look at the accessories. He comes with 2 long pistols, and I'm happy he does. With the silver and black, they fit his covert motif, and since the colors match, they appear as if they beef up the arms, or at least distract from the weird shape. Not to mention posing with these is damn good. As a bonus, I have managed to use blast effects, and with the tabs, you can attach them directly to the hips as if he's got them in holsters. Now, I got a question though. Why does he have a sculpted fly on the crotch? No, don't zoom into it. You know, I think it was Danny DeVito that once said, "So I started blasting." Why not? Let's let him drive Wreck Guard. This is probably one of the best things ever. This box set is like a treat, looking like black licorice without the terrible taste. Not only do you get another repack of the G1, which I'm pretty sure completionists are bored by now, but you get the Ultimate Beast Wars representation of the figure that pretty much nails it. It does have some hitches, but how can I be upset? There's so much pure joy, even the back of the package is part of it. It was a little expensive, but for a Beast Wars fan like me who needed this figure, it was no issue. Russian Meow Mix, please deliver.
Let me ask you something. Do you like Transformers? Look, man, I don't care. I'm just trying to make conversation. Anyways, I've got something very special to announce.
Are you doing a giveaway?
Why? Why is it every time I try to announce something, someone wants a giveaway? Oh, special occasion, why don't you do a giveaway? Oh, you want to do stop motion steers, why don't you do a giveaway? You know, I'm not just a piece of meat, I got feelings and emotions too. So I'm announcing a giveaway. In collaboration with H&E Games, who is actually providing and supporting this giveaway, we are going to provide a $25 Amazon e-gift card. That's right, we're giving it to a lucky winner. It could be yours for the taking, so don't miss the chance. You've got nothing to lose. There are requirements though, so please check out the link down in the description below, and the giveaway will end on November 22nd, 2021 at 11:59 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you're asking if the giveaway's open after that, thank you for listening. Please send your support to H&E Games, because without them, we wouldn't be doing this. So remember, check the link down below, support H&E Games, and best of luck to the winner. What am I doing with my hands?
So, can I enter?
I am an emotional time bomb.